of the differences between the library's journal databases and Google is that, unlike Google, you can't always just click on a title and get the document. Many of the articles you find in our databases will be full text. That is, you can click on the title and get the whole article on your screen, like this. But many scholarly articles will not be provided full text. That's because we buy these databases, but we don't necessarily buy all of the journals they list. Unlike websites, they're definitely not free, but their quality is high enough to make it worth your while to go an extra step to get their articles. This video is going to show you how to tell whether an article is available full text, and if not, how to get the article. It's not hard. I'll show you. I've done a search on baseball and universities, and I've collected some articles in my folder. They cover a wide variety of topics related to baseball, so I don't know that I could actually pull together a research paper using this collection of articles, but I just wanted to show you some examples of different ways to get articles, so bear with me. I'm actually going to start at the bottom of the list and move up because the easiest one happens to be at the end of the list. Okay, the first article, or the last article, is called Sport Team Identification and Belief in Team Curses, The Case of the Boston Red Sox and the Curse of the Bambino. It's from the Journal of Sport Behavior. This article is available full text. That's easy to see because we have these two links right here. One says HTML full text and the other says PDF full text. So they're giving you two options to get the same article. You don't always get a choice. When you're offered HTML full text, they're giving you all the words of the article. When you're offered PDF full text, they're giving you a scanned picture of what the article looked like in print. If you were connecting to the databases with a slow connection, you'd be a lot better off to choose HTML full text. It will load a lot more quickly. But sometimes you might want to see what the article looked like, particularly if it has charts and graphs or mathematical formulas. But like I said, you don't always get a choice between HTML and PDF. The next article is called Predicting Intentions to Eat a Healthful Diet by College Baseball Players Applying the Theory of Planned Behavior in the Journal of Nutrition Education and Behavior. It doesn't have a link to full text here, so the next thing we need to do is check to see whether we get it full text in some other database or maybe get it in a print subscription in the library. The way to do that is to check the journal titles lists. And there are two ways to do that. You can click right here where it says for a copy of the article, check the journal LCSC journal list, or you can click on the title of the article and get a fuller record for the article. Then over here on the left you have the same link. For a copy of the article, check the LCSC journal list. So when I click on that link, the computer checks the LCSC journal titles to see if we get that journal full text or in print. In this case, you get a message that says item not available. That just means that it's not available in full text or in a print subscription. It doesn't mean you can't get the article. To get the article, click up here on Form for Requesting Materials. You fill out this form with the information about the article you need. The next article is called Does Education Matter? Major League Baseball Players and Longevity. It was published in a journal with the alarming name of Death Studies. And you will see right here that there's a link to the article in PDF full text. So this is a case where you get it full text on the computer, but you don't have a choice between HTML full text or PDF full text. next article on the list is called Beanballs, an Inherent Risk in Baseball, from JOPERD, the Journal of Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance. There is no link to the full text, but you do see a note that says title available in the LCSC Library. That means that we get this journal the old-fashioned way. We send the company money and they send us a magazine that we put on the shelf. If you're in the LC Valley, you can just come into the library and find the article. If you have any trouble finding it, the library staff will be happy to help you. If you're studying at a distance from Lewiston, Idaho, just fill out the form for requesting materials and we will scan the article and email it to you. Another way to find the form for requesting materials is from the library's homepage. There are two links. One here is called Interlibrary Loans, and the other is called Get Something from Another Library. Both links go to that form for requesting materials that we were looking at earlier. Okay, we're almost there. We only have one more article to look at. This one is just slightly more complicated. The article is called A Question of Honor, Chief Wahoo and American Indian Stereotype Activation Among a University-Based Sample. It was published in the Journal of Social Psychology. There's no link to full text, so I'm going to click on the link for a copy of the article. Check the LCSC journal list. In this case, we do get the Journal of Social Psychology full text in a number of our databases, but you have to check the dates of coverage. This last one shows that from 1985 to 2004, we got this journal in our print subscriptions. So if you needed an article from that date range, you could find it in physical format, meaning paper or microfiche, in the library. Let's look again at our article. Oops, this article is from September-October 2011, so it's not going to be in our print subscriptions that only go to 2004. We have 6 databases that carry this journal for different years. For example, SocIndex with full text has the articles online from February 1930 to 18 months ago. Medline has the journal online from October 1965 to 18 months ago. You'll find with scholarly journals that this happens. The journal publisher will only allow the database company to provide the full text of articles that are at least 1 year to 2 years old. They do that to keep libraries from canceling their subscriptions, so the publisher gets more money. I'm recording this video in June of 2012, so it hasn't been 18 months yet since this article was published. So if I want to get this article now, I will need to go to the form for requesting materials to order the article. Okay, that pretty much sums up your options for getting articles. Some will be full text in the computer. Those are easy to spot because they have links right on the list of articles. Also, if you see a note that says title available in the LCSC Library, you can see about finding the article physically in the library. If we don't have a subscription to the journal or don't have full text in any of our databases, then you can fill out the form for requesting materials and get the article in your email in a matter of days. As always, if you have any questions about this process, don't hesitate to contact us at the library. We'd be happy to help you.